This
Hi,
is
Doug.
this is so good.
This is crazy. We've got this going on for 4 years now.
T-shirts are coming. We're going to be talking T-shirts.
I know, right?
I'm in on that. Sign me up,
And it's
man.
because of you
Yeah,
people.
well,
It's because
the
of you
t-shirts
folks.
aren't free. The
You
t-shirts
know,
aren't free.
guys, I gotta say that this is I look forward to this every week. You know, I don't always contribute something, but it's motivating, it's inspiring. I love seeing everything that everybody does. I love being a part of this. It's just great fun. So
Yeah, that's what keeps me coming. Even some afternoons I just don't even feel like, oh God, I'm just having a really bad day health wise. I fired a meeting up, and no sooner than I changed the name on the screen, and next thing you know, got the four constants that are there right there at the time when I log in. They're already waiting for me to open the meeting, and yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
well, I mean, it's motivating me to get in the shop. If I don't get in the shop like on Monday and Tuesday, come Wednesday, I'm like, all right, I got to do something in the shop. Maybe I'll have something I can show, like that little ball. Maybe I'll have something I can show folks tonight. You know,
Right.
so. Yeah, and I got a
Yeah,
stack of stuff. I got a stack of stuff to do yet. So it's like, so I did. I mean, I do. You know, I'm already starting to make Christmas ornaments and Christmas things, you guys. So I made some snowman hats and things like that because I've got a local furniture store that wants me to bring in some of that stuff at the end of August. You know, to put on display. So
You stop and think it's just 99 days to Thanksgiving today.
well,
Oh my
and
God.
Thanksgiving, realistically,
And then you have no time.
right. That is exactly right. If you got to have
there's a
everything
face
done
we
by
haven't seen in a
Thanksgiving.
long time. Dean Grimes,
Yeah.
how the heck are you?
Man, I'm better than I've been.
Good, good. You going to SWAT?
Absolutely.
All
I
right,
may
brother.
have to have you carry me around. My old knee's been giving me trouble, but
Well, we'll definitely hook up when we're up there.
Thank you for saying that,
Plan
Dean.
on it.
That'll remind me to bring my knee braces with me.
there you go.
Dean, are you going to do some
Around
YouTube?
on this thing, and it's a little better now. So
Dean, are you going to do some YouTube from SWAT like you did last year?
I'm probably gonna record some. I don't know if I'm gonna try to stream again because I had so much trouble with the streaming last year.
All right, you're looking good, man.
Well, thank you, brother. Good to see everybody. I tell you, it's been I hated missing these, but the last few weeks I've had to.
Yep, fully understand.
I'm responding to you right now, Tim. I just got to pull up my calendar and see where I'm at on scheduled dates.
Yeah, sounds good. Like I said, in that
How about,
text I sent
how
you,
about, how about September
October,
6th?
November's kind of booked for me, man. So.
Right? How about September 6th?
Sure.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, I can do it then, and
Okay.
I'll have a couple different options, you know, to show people different technique.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
can do
works.
September 6th.
Got you down. I'll send it to you in the text here too. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no issue, man. Just I've been busy trying to clean out the shop. I got a bunch of that spalted wood from Birdall's. And he gave me two dang armfuls for $30, cutoffs and miscellaneous stuff, and it's been out in my horse trailer for friggin' 4 or 5 months. You know, so it's good and dry now because it's Texas out there.
I can't believe
Right,
you left
yeah.
Birdall's without mortgaging your truck.
What's that?
I said, I can't believe you left Birdall's without mortgaging your house.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I've still got some mesquite that I picked up out of his trash pile. He let me go through a couple years ago, man, and that stuff, some of it's still sitting out front. I've got a bunch of different wood I got to cut up and get ready for bulb lengths and whatnot. But I'll tell you, if you need stuff, pecan, mesquite, occasionally walnut. He's been out of walnut the last couple times, but he deals with those three types of wood all the time, and he's always got some stuff in his freebie box that I pilfer when I can get out there.
Yeah, the only time I went over there was looking for some slabs to make this 25-foot countertop for some cabinets I made for a guy. And man, I couldn't afford Burdolls. I had to go a different route.
Well, yeah, if you're looking for countertops and slabs like that, I mean, he's got some stuff that's $1,500, but it's like 15 foot tall, you know, and friggin' 4 foot wide, and it's probably 8 feet or better. So, yeah, he's got some pricey stuff, but in his seconds and everything, if you dig through there, occasionally you get a deal.
Well, it's curious to me about, you talk about seconds and the things that people reject, and it's like, it's curious to me what people reject, it's like,
That's the stuff that we need. We need that kind of stuff. That's the stuff we like better.
Yeah, Turner's like the Flatworks rejects. I mean, that's stuff we look for.
well, and even like pieces of walnut that Furniture Institute rejects, I could make into stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's too thin to turn or something, I mean, I can make finials all day out of walnut or maple, and I don't really make pens anymore, but it's good enough for pen blanks. And if nothing else, if I can't use it for anything else, I'm sure I could use another articulated arm for something, So
Yep. Furniture makers want everything clear, free of knots, free of everything, just nice and clear and plain. And we
Right.
look at something like that and we're like, oh man, crack out the paint. Because you don't want anything like that. You want
That's
it to have
boring.
knots and
Yeah, it's boring.
lots of
we
things.
want character. Wood character. Well, you can make like finial bases out of really thin walnut. You make it little rings or something. I mean, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, I have a cousin that makes legs for Yamaha piano benches. Well, he actually makes the benches. Anything that's got any kind of grain or curl in it, he's throwing away and burning in his incinerator.
Oh,
And it's all 2-inch squares when I get it,
wow.
I go pick it up by the box load. I probably have 300 pieces of that stuff. I'll never run out.
You can make boxes, 2-inch cube. You can make boxes.
Yeah.
You can make you laminate some of it together, and you got platter blanks. You can cube it up and make things like those 3-point bowls, or those ones you start off with as a cube that Cade uses those a lot. Yeah, you use those a lot, Cade.
I take it and make a lot of pendants out of the curly parts of it and dye it, because it's curly and it's gorgeous.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Good
I
stuff.
make Christmas ornaments out of it and don't do anything to it, just let the natural curl come out of the ball,
Well, those Christmas ornaments that were being shown tonight were gorgeous too. So yeah.
And they'd work great for that.
Very cool.
Yeah, we got a demo scheduled for those
That's good.
already.
Good
Right
job,
on.
Dane.
That'd be good.
Good job, Tim, stepping up. Now, if I can just get some more people to step up.
Dane,
Like that
you,
schmuck right there.
Dane,
Not
you,
the other one. That one right
Who?
there.
Who?
You, Cade.
Kelly.
Oh,
Ellie.
man. Now you guys are too good, man. I'm not gonna just show you some boring stuff you can do with your eyes closed.
It's not a matter of that.
Yeah, it's all
Hey,
good.
It's
hey,
just
Kelly,
somebody showing,
you might
it's
have a
somebody
different
new
technique.
showing
Show
how
how
they can
you
do
do
it.
it.
Showing how you do it. It's not how good you are, it's how you do it.
Right?
Mhm.
And we're looking over your shoulder, looking at your jigs in your shop and stuff too. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like that
Uh-oh.
jig that
you see
Scott
that?
showed you today. Well, I made one like it, but out of a piece of Osage orange and a 3/8 inch dowel. That's what I hold my Christmas ornaments with. You know, so
yeah.
scrap wood. Scott's got a cool. Hell, I've got one of those Ruth Niles bottle stopper, threaded chucks and everything, but I like not having to take off my friggin' Tetna tool, my Nova chuck off my lathe just to swap that out. So a whole lot easier just throw in a waste block. It's just different technique, man.
that's exactly what I do, Tim.
And sometimes I do them that way too, Tim. It's just however many I'm gonna make,
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not quite there on the retired, and I'm and I still have other
Just
things
spell
like Mama wanted a
spell
new
it the other
dog
way,
that cost
right?
me money and stuff. So when I retire and actually afford everything I want, I'm gonna have that 16 by 35 shop and all the extra stuff I want for the shop. So that's down the road. It's a piece.
Nothing wrong with that.
Get it before you retire, because after you retire, money gets too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
other things take
That's what I hear.
precedence. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always
that's a fact.
told you got to learn to live on half of what you made when you retire.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Well, that Powermatic that I bought last year, hell, I dipped into my 401k to buy it because I wasn't sure if the job was going to be around because, contract jobs with military, they come and go. So I figured before something happened, the job went south or something like that, I'd go ahead and pick up
Right.
the late. So at least I got something to fall back on. But
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. At least, borrowing from your 401k, you're the bank and
Yep.
you're paying yourself back. So it's not like you're paying the bank.
Yeah, and at the time it was only 1.5% on the interest rate. Now they've changed the rules again because the rate for the feds have gone up. But for that particular loan out of my 401k was 1.5%. So I'm
Not
just paying
bad.
myself to borrow my own money.
Yep. Yep. Nothing
Anyway,
wrong with
gents,
that.
great demo tonight, Scott. I got to pop smoke because I've got stuff and troops and all that happy stuff coming in tomorrow. So I got to prep all that. So we'll see you next week, and we'll see everybody else at SWAT. Y'all have a good night.
You bet. Ted.
Okay,
Tim,
y'all
have
have
a good
fun.
night.
Hey,
Take
Joaquin,
care,
bring
Tim.
up some of that. If you got some of that Texas ebony that's just laying around for no reason, you could bring a piece.
I'm sure we could help you out with that.
Yeah, I mean, I might even be able to kick in some money or something. Hell,
Oh, we ain't worried about that.
Hey,
Not
Tim,
very
if you get any extras, send it to me, will you?
There's gonna be 20 of us out in the parking lot looking like drug dealers in our trunks.
Exactly.
And it won't be far from the truth.
I know, right?
we'll see y'all later. I got to pop.
Are you gonna be there, Matt? Are you gonna be
Take
there?
Have a good one.
No, I'm broke, man. I can't travel. I want to, man. It looks great.
Have you been to SWAT before?
No,
You need to
it's-
join us, man.
I know I do. It's on my list, guys. We'll see how things shake out next year. I've got the classes that I've been teaching at the Sam Beaufort Woodworking Institute. They're going to double the ones I'm teaching, so I'll be doing 2 a month. So that might give me enough extra to get me down there. but I'll
You
have to
could have
look at the
demoed. You
schedule.
can demo at SWAT next year. Get on the list to demo at SWAT next year.
There you
That's
go.
not, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'll see what I can do about that. But y'all, that's like Texas in the middle of summer. You know, why would I do that to myself? Why do you guys do it to yourselves?
It's
Oh, no,
air
it's
conditioning.
nice and warm here. You don't have to bring a heavy coat.
The building's.
Oh,
It's
it'll be
dry
just
heat.
Matt, you're already used to the humidity.
We're halfway civilized, man. We've got air conditioners.
Yeah, but that's only inside. You know, it's getting there.
We're
That's the
gonna be
hard part.
outside.
It's not like you got to worry about your makeup running.
That true story. True story. I'm worried about other stuff melting though. You know, you never know.
Want to go there, Matt? It's just getting nice here.
It is. It is. I'm going into the low 50s tonight. I'm looking forward to it. The windows are open. It's great.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it must
Last
be nice.
last Sunday night at my place up north, we had to turn the heat on. It got down to 49 degrees.
Yeah, my buddy, my Uber buddy has got his fireplace a couple days last week. So
Yeah,
he was in the upper 40s. So
I'm only a mile from the Euchre country, so
okay.
Down to the low 80s last night. Does that count?
no.
No.
I spent the day cutting a hole in the side of a 6-inch thick concrete building for a 10 by 10 garage door. And it's
Lord.
110 degrees outside here.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
I was in the
Yeah.
shop all day at 95. If it got down to 40, I'd have to put my long johns on.
Yesterday afternoon in the shade on my patio was 111.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 40, we're grilling outside in a sweatshirt
Oh,
and
my
shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, cry me a river by your heat there in Texas. Come on now.
It's a comfortable 65 degrees in my shop right now.
Oh my God.
Sounds nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's turning weather there.
But it's about 70 in here, 68, 70.
We just had a flash monsoon, so it's about 95 right now. So that's why I opened up the garage door to let some cool air in.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of rain tonight. We'll see what happens.
Is that coming our way too? I'll have to look because we just
I
got
don't know
swamped.
which way. I don't know where it's coming from, Matt. I think it's coming out of Canada, so it might miss you.
No, it's coming here.
No, it is coming here. Yeah, it is coming out of Canada, but it's coming from us, from you to us. So it's that direction, moving southeast. That's fine.
Yeah.
That means there's a cold front pushing it, so it'll be cooler. Good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cool the end of the week, into the weekend.
Yeah,
here.
Oklahoma was nice and cool.
What's that? Is there a storm coming through Canada or Detroit? I missed that. I was just doing
No,
something.
the storm that was from Scott. He's in Minnesota. He's in upper Minnesota.
Wisconsin, don't put me in with the Minnesota people.
All right. Well, I just looked at the weather
Matt,
maps. And the storms are
Matt, you
most
have
of
been
them-
failing miserably tonight.
I have. I'm sorry.
You can make me a Uper, but don't make me a Minnesotan.
That's great.
Well, I was a Minnesotan for 2 years, so you know, I know a little bit about that. I should know better. So
So just a cold front. That's good. No rain.
yeah,
Well,
well, no, it's pushing big storms in front of it, and most of the storms are in Minnesota, which is why I just looked. So that's why I said what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get storms, Cade, by the weekend.
Yeah, it's a
Very
couple
nice.
days out it's probably 2 days out for us, or maybe tomorrow night or something, and then another day. It's moving slow, and then another day for you, Cade.
Oh, well, I'm going to be in Windsor on the weekend, so I'll be close to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
you
big near
there for?
Detroit.
Are you there for wood turning, Cade?
No, I'm there for a big archery tournament,
Oh, okay.
a big national archery tournament. So it's pretty cool. It's the Southern Canadian Classic. So we get people from all over Canada. And since it's so close to the border, we get people from America coming up to compete too. So it's a big one. There's all kinds of good prizes, door prizes, raffle prizes, different types of styles of shoots, excuse me, and cash prizes as well as trophy prizes.
I don't think I'm good enough to join, but that sounds like loads of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I was thinking of popping by and seeing Ruby, but unfortunately, I just got the itinerary and it's jam packed. There's stuff going on every day, all day. So it'll be cool. So just got to
Oh,
get all
good.
my
Well, yeah, I
arrows
was gonna-
prep.
I
That was
used to
my
do
next-
that stuff when I was your age.
Yeah, it's fun. So
It was a lot of fun. Took my kids. It was great.
How are you going to make this now part of you rather than just?
yeah, that's my hobby now. My first hobby turned into a business. So now archery is my hobby, and I compete around.
Yep.
I love shooting. Like I say, I'm not like good enough to compete and stuff, but I love it. It's just great fun. It's like meditative or something. I don't know. Of course, wood turning is too, but it's all good.
There's a lot less bugs in our shops, Matt, than what Cade's got to put up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'll have my Thermacell and my bug spray, and I stocked up on stuff, so because I can't get to the archery shop when I'm out there in the bush. So
If it's above 48, I got my garage door open, Scott. So, you know, I have to deal with the bugs too. So
yeah, it's
I,
gonna
I
be
can't
hot.
get mine open. Mine's kind of stacked shut at the moment.
Well, I will admit that I do lose. I do have issues opening and closing it sometimes because the stacks of wood I've got underneath the table saw are too close to the door. So
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that, but I got shelves mounted to the door.
Okay. Good times. Good times.
I just
Well,
didn't build my shop big enough. That's the problem.
It's always the problem. It's one
You
of those
never
Murphy's Law things. The amount of stuff you have expands to fill available space.
Well, when I originally built it, it was for my race car, and it was big enough then, but it doesn't fit real well for a wood shop. It's just not big enough.
Gotcha.
At a 40 by 60 pole barn, that still wasn't big enough. By the time you put your boat, your motor home, and everything in there, that narrows it down quite a bit.
I had an interesting discussion with my club president this afternoon, and he's looking for space because his partner is demanding he vacate some of the garage space for her car. So he's got a 3-car garage, and he's got like at least 4 lathes in his garage. So it's like,
Does she still work?
Yeah.
So the easy argument to win on that is her car spends the majority of the day in the sunlight out in a parking lot where she's employed at. And so it doesn't need to be parked in the garage, in the evening hour because, there's no sunlight going on it. That's how I won my argument.
The reason you put cars in the garage in this state is because for 6 months out of the year you could get snow on them, and it's a pain to clean them off.
Yeah, but they still sit in the parking lot at work, and you got to brush the snow off at work. What's the difference?
Well, her issue apparently is that she doesn't like the dust from his shop on her car.
Oh,
so I guess I can understand that.
Time for a new wife.
I suggested that he get some, a big bunch of painter's plastic and seal off his part of the garage, which is basically what I did to mine. So
tell him to buy her a car cover, and she can cover her car in the garage at night.
There you go. Or buy her one of those canopies that sits out in the driveway.
Yep.
There you go.
Because it's not like, he needs that space in front of the garage door where his shop is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get a heavy gun and just drive it down and anchor it so the wind don't take it away.
There are solutions. Ladies and gentlemen.
Or he just needs to get up earlier and go out and clean her car off, start it up, make sure it's nice and warm.
Works for me. Works for
That's
me. There are
fine.
options.
Don't
Yeah.
start.
See, we solved his problem. You can report back next week and let us know what he thought.
Yeah. I will. I should write these down.
Right? Well, it's going to be recorded, so you know, it's in
That's
perpetuity.
right.
Matt, I got a
Wow.
20, I got a 22 by 24 garage, and my truck and my wife's car haven't seen the inside of it in 5 years because it's full of wood.
There you go. Do those like you know, you buy those like canopies, you know, from General Steel or whoever else sells those things? Do those fill up with? I'm sure they those fill up with wood too, right?
Oh, of course.
Well, I'm sure they would.
So I have a question. You're actually supposed to park a car inside a garage?
That would be my question too.
Not my garage.
Not my garage.
No, not mine.
That's only a
Never.
rumor.
Never.
Yeah, we've
That's a workshop.
That's what I thought.
Well, I had a boat in the garage, but never a car in the garage.
Yeah,
Well,
my boat don't
I
even
gotta-
sit in the garage.
this house has got a 3-car garage. Okay, I only occupy one side of that. The other two has been reconfigured for the Malamutes. Okay, so there's couches and things for the dogs to sleep on in the winter. So it's
Wow, them are some spoiled dogs.
well, they have free access in and out of the house, and they're kind of like people because they, you know, one of them is 192 pounds and one of them's 185 pounds, and you know, so. And they like to come and go, and they hang out outside in the winter and that kind of good stuff. So,
Yeah, those kind of
Dogs.
dogs like a certain amount of cold anyway.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they
My
just as
buddy-
soon be outside.
My buddy had
Yeah.
Irish setters, and if you came into his house and a dog was sitting on the couch, you didn't tell the dog to get off. You sat on the floor until the dog got up.
Yeah.
Those dogs were treated like kings, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
My black lab in the house has her own chair, and the cat has his own chair. So
It is what it is.
that's right.
Oh, my wife sits in the cat spot. He'll let her know in a hurry that that's his chair.
Oh
I
yeah,
bet.
I sat in a dog chair the other night, and she was pretty pissed that I was sitting in her spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, my cat's chair is wherever I'm sitting at.
I got one that's like that. His place to lay is as close to my leg as he can get, if not on me.
Okay.
I had a 180-pound German Shepherd albino, and if I sat in a chair, he would come up and sit down on top of me and think he was a lap puppy.
Of course.
And I'm going like, come on, man.
My
legs
lower
are
half is
right.
falling asleep. Yeah, I hear you.
Exactly.
But they're good dogs. Gotta love them.